Good morning, class. I am Behic, your mathematics teacher for today's lesson. Before we proceed to our proper discussion, may I ask classroom president to please lead a prayer? Amen. How are you today, class? That's great. Please settle yourself because we are about to start. For your attendance, classroom secretary who are absent for today? None? Very good. Please maintain your perfect attendance. Are you ready for our lesson, class? That's good to hear. So now, before we proceed, let me introduce to you our classroom rules in order for you to be guided. First, do not make any movement that can interrupt the class. Second, raise a hand if you have questions or clarification regarding our lesson. State your family name first before raising any concerns. Third, be quiet and cooperate. And fourth, listen attentively and be prepared. Respect the person who is talking. Is that clear? Very good. So now, let's have a recap. What was our last topic? Yes, Amar? Go ahead. Very good. So we discussed about subtracting of integers. Okay. Now, what are the rules in subtracting integers? Okay, Miss Jobelin. Very good. Seems that you understood our last topic. So, now, we have an activity. I will group you into two groups. Amar and Absin are group 1. Alejandro and Kioni are group 2. And Kenneth and Genevieve are group 3. So, we'll have an activity entitled Fact or Bluff. So, direction, using flashcards, the teacher will show some multiplication equation with a repeated addition. If it is correct, say it's a correct. And if wrong, say the big bluff. Note, the group who answered wrong will go to the front and say the word walay forever. But since we use virtual classroom, so you just open your mic and say the word walay forever for those group who answered wrong. Is that clear? Okay, please stand by. Okay, first, yes, group 1. What is your answer? Okay, very good. The answer is, it's a correct. How about for second? Yes, group 3. Very good. The answer is, it's a correct because it is a repetitive addition. Okay, for number 3, or the third one, please stand by. Yes, group 2. What's your answer? Very good. The answer is the big bluff. This is not a repetitive addition. Next, we have, yes, group 1 again. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is, it's a correct because this is a repetitive addition. Lastly, what is your answer? Yes, group 3. Go ahead. Very good. The answer is the big bluff because this is not a repetitive addition. So, do you enjoy our activity, class? Okay, very good. So, based from our activity, what would be our topic for today? Yes, Amar? Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. So, our topic for today is all about multiplication of integers. But before that, may I call Jovelyn Absinthe to read our objectives. Okay. Thank you. So these objectives is our goal that we need to meet after this lesson. Do you understand? Very good. May I call on Kyonian to please read the slide? Thank you. So multiplication of integers is the repetitive addition of numbers, which means that a number is added to itself a specific number of times. For example, we have here 4 times 2, which means 4 is added 2 times. Since we have a multiplicand 4 and our multiplier is 2, so this implies 4 plus 4 is equal to 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Do you understand? Very good. For our next example, we have 5 times 6. So since our multiplicand is 5, so we will add 5 6 times since our multiplier is 6. So we have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 30. Our product here is 30. Do you have any question or clarification about this example? If none, now who can give another example based from this illustration? Okay, Mr. Amar, please give an example of repetitive addition. Very good, that is correct. So do you have any question or clarification about this repetitive addition? If none, so let's proceed. So in multiplying integers, there are rules that we need to be followed in order for us to get the correct answer or the correct product. First rule, we have the product of a positive integer and a negative integer is negative. So if we multiply a positive integer to a negative integer, the result will be negative. For example, we have here 3 times negative 8 is equal to negative 24. In this example, we have here a positive integer which is the 3 and we multiply it to a negative integer which is negative 8. So the result will be, or the product is negative 24. So 3 times negative 8 is equal to negative 24. Do you understand? Very good. Now let's proceed to our next example. We have here 9 times negative 7 is equal to negative 63. So we have, in this example, we have a positive integer 9 and we multiply it to a negative integer, negative 7. That's why we come up the product negative 63. So a positive integer multiplied to a negative integer, so the product is negative. We have 9 times negative 7, the result is negative 63. Do you understand, class? Okay, very good. Do you have any question or clarification about the rule number 1? Okay, if none, let's proceed to our next rule. Our next rule, we have the product of two positive integer is positive. So if we multiply positive integer to a positive integer, the result is also positive. For example, we have here 3 times 7 is equal to 21. So since our example given, they are both positive. Positive 3 multiplied to a positive 7, the result is also positive. So 3 times 7 is equal to 21. Do you get it? Okay, very good. So now let's proceed to our next example. We have here 8 times 8 is equal to 64. Since our example are both positive, so we multiplied positive integer 8 to another positive integer which is 8. So the result is also positive. So we have 8 times 8 is equal to 64. Do you understand? Okay, do you have any question or clarification regarding this rule, which is our second rule? Very good, if none. So let's proceed to our third rule. We have here the product of two negative integers is positive. So if we multiply negative times negative, the result is positive. For example, we have negative 5 times negative 9, the result will be positive 45. Since our example given have both negative sign, so negative times negative, the result will be positive according the third rule. So negative 5 times negative 9, the result is positive 45, or our product is positive 45. Do you understand? Very good. Now, let's proceed to our next example. We have here negative 6 times negative 6 is equal to positive 36. In this example, we have two negative integers. So we multiplied two negative integers, which is negative 6 times negative 6. So our product or our result is positive 36. Is that clear? Do you understand, class? Very good. So do you have any question or clarification regarding our third rule? Okay, if none, now it's your turn. Try this. Solve the following. So who wants to answer for number 1? Yes, Amar? Okay, very good. The answer is positive 72, since both of them are positive. So we multiplied positive 9 to positive 9. The answer is, or the product is, positive 72. And we apply the second rule. Very good. How about for number 2? Okay, Jovelyn. Go ahead. Okay, very good. In this example, we have a positive product or a positive answer. We have negative 7 times negative 7. The result is positive 49, since both of them are negative. So we apply the rule number, okay, very good, the rule number 3. Next, how about for number 3? Who wants to answer? Yes, Kenneth. Very good. 5 multiplied to a negative 5. The result is negative 25. And we apply the first rule, which states that a positive integer multiplied to a negative integer is negative. So we have 5 times negative 5, the result is negative 25. Do you understand? Do you have any question or clarification? Okay, if none, in the same group, you have to answer this activity. This is entitled Provide My Needs. First, you have to follow this instruction. Please form a circle within your group, the same group, and answer the given task in your group. And then, choose a leader from your group. Third, there are problems being posted in visual aid or in the slide. I will provide it later. And then present your answer in the class with a yell, pick up line, or knock-knock before the presentation. And lastly, a group will be graded by the following criteria. So this is our criteria. So for correctness, you will get 5 points if all of the answers are correct. And 4 if 1 to 2 answer is incorrect. And you will get 3 points if 3 or more answers are incorrect. For organization and neatness, you will get 5 points if the output submitted is neat and well organized. 4 points if the output has erasure and organized. 3 points if the output submitted is unorganized. And for cooperation and teamwork, you will get 5 points if all members are contributed in answering the activity. 4 points if 1 to 2 members did not participate in the group. And 3 points if 3 to 4 members did not show cooperation at all. Now for our timeliness, you will get 5 points if the output submitted on or before the time. And 4 points if the output is late 2 minutes. 3 points if the output submitted is late 5 minutes. Please be guided to our rubric. Okay, you can answer now. I will give you 10 minutes and your time starts now. Are you done? Okay, you have 5 minutes left. Please practice your yell or pick up lines or knock knock. 2 minutes left. Okay, time is up. Group 1, present your answer. Very good. Let's give a virtual clap for Group 1. Okay, Group 2, present your answer. Very good. Let's give 5 claps without the middle for Group 2. Okay, Group 3, present your answer. Okay, thank you. Let's give 3 claps for Group 3. Okay, for Group 1, here are your scores. For correctness, you have all the correct answers, so you get 5 points. For organization and neatness, you have 5 points also. For cooperation and teamwork, so I see that all of the members are cooperate during the activity. So you have 5 points. And for timeliness, you have also 5 points. So you got 20 points. For Group 2, they have the correct answer. So I will give you 5 points. For organization and neatness, I think there are some erasures, so I will give you 4 points. For cooperation and teamwork, 5 points because I see that all of the members are contributed during the activity. And for timeliness, I will give you 5 points. So your total points is 19. For Group 3, I will give you 5 for correctness because all of the answers are correct. For organization, I will give you 4 points also because I can see that there are erasure in your output. For cooperation and teamwork, I will give you 5 points because I can see that all of the members are contributed. And for timeliness, I will give you 5 points. So a total of 19 points. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for doing great job. Okay. So how can you apply multiplication of integers in real life concept, or in what situation we can apply this multiplication of integers? Okay, Alejandro, go ahead. Very good. We can apply it in billing. So we just multiply the number of items to the price in order for us to get the correct product or the correct amount that we need to pay. Very good, Alejandro. So again, what are the rules in multiplying integers? Okay, Kyonian. Very good. So there are three rules. The first rule we have, if you multiply positive to a negative integer, the result will be negative. And for the second rule, if you multiply both positive integer, the result or the product is positive. And for the third rule, if you multiply both negative integers, so the result is also positive. Do you have any question or clarification? Okay, so there are two things that you need to bear in mind in multiplying integers. First, if you multiply integers, which have the same sign, either positive times positive or negative times negative, the result is positive. And if you multiply an integers which have different sign, the result will be negative, either positive times negative or negative times positive. The result or the product is negative. Do you understand, class? Do you understand, class? Very good. Do you have any questions or clarification about our lesson? Okay, if none, please settle yourself because we will have a short quiz. So direction, choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer on the 1/4 sheet of paper, and this is 1 point each. So this is a multiple choice, and you can submit your output through Messenger. You just send it to my account. You have 5 minutes to answer this, since this is only 5 items quiz. And your time starts now. Please be honest in answering. Three minutes left. One minute left. Okay, time is up. Please submit your output or your answers in Messenger. Please submit your output through Messenger. Just send it to me. Okay, for your assignment, you have to answer this. Please do screenshot or copy this in your notebook in order for you to answer this and submit it next meeting. Are you done copying your assignment? Do you have any question or clarification, class? Okay, if none, let's call it a day. Thank you for participating. Thank you for cooperating. And goodbye. Goodbye, class. Thank you.